Well, hello on this Wednesday. We are still dealing with the same system that affected us starting yesterday, and it's been a mixed bag of things. Quite a bit of snow in parts of northern and northeastern Minnesota, kind of two separate pockets, several inches in the north central part of the state, but you get up towards International Falls and then also way up into the Arrowhead, over a foot in some spots there. And then a secondary little bullseye that we talked about the last couple days in southwestern Minnesota. And then, of course, just a coating here on some of the grassy surfaces in the Twin Cities that is already melting, much of it thanks to that warm ground, but also quite a bit of precipitation, anywhere from a half inch to an inch plus across southeastern Minnesota. In fact, we're closing in on an inch of liquid in the Twin Cities, equivalent at least, and that's bringing our March total over 2 inches of water. About 1.68 is normal. So we're already above normal for the month, and we might have another system to deal with before March is over. So this is looking at radar from earlier when we did see some of those accumulating snow showers. We had some good bursts of snow before the sun was up, which is the best time to get snow to accumulate this time of year on that warm ground. This is looking at vertical velocity, so upward push into the atmosphere right during that time. And it was at just the right level in the atmosphere, the middle of the atmosphere, to create some of those big flakes if you were up early before the sun up here. So this is showing, those bars are showing the maximum vertical velocity right where we want it. This is that dendritic zone where you get those big flakes with all the arms on it and the vertical velocity matching up with it with that moisture. So this is how you get those snow bursts to form, but it takes that big push of upward motion, which is not consistent in a storm like this, but it is enough where you get some of those bursts, just some of those pockets of upward motion, and it creates some of those big flakes. So that's how we were able to get some of that snow to accumulate briefly. You have to have those big bursts of snow, and best to do it before the sun is up because solar radiation gets through this time of year, even if it's cloudy. That sun's stronger. So we are going to have snow showers, mainly rain showers this afternoon as temperatures are just warm enough, mixing through, rotating on the back side of the system from the north. But then as we head into the overnight, once again, it'll be mainly in the form of some snow showers. Possibility of, again, some accumulation, slush on mainly grassy surfaces. Temperatures are going to stay near freezing once again tonight, so it's hard for it to get accumulate on those warm roads. As far as amounts go, yeah, generally we're talking under an inch for all of us here in southern Minnesota. Still some accumulating snow of significance, though, closer to Lake Superior, thanks to some lake enhancement and some colder temperatures there. But same storm system also producing 2 days now of severe weather, several reports of tornadoes and wind damage from Louisiana through Mississippi, Alabama, and most notably a tornado that went right through New Orleans yesterday evening. This is a look at that tornado, and also a report of a tornado that went north of Lake Pontchartrain, if you're familiar with your New Orleans geography. But yeah, this was going right through St. Bernard's Parish, areas that were affected by Hurricane Katrina, and now a tornado as well going through. And Weather Service crews will go out and survey the damage, but this looks like this was a significant tornado, so not an EF0 or 1, but probably worse based on damage. So drone footage of some of the damage. You can see the path that tornado took, wiping out anything that was really in its way. Any of these houses that are still standing were largely missed by the direct hit of this tornado. So pretty devastating. At least one person dead that we know of, and multiple injuries. We'll see if that changes through the day. Unfortunately, you know, when you get it right through an urban area like that. Meanwhile, back in Minnesota, the next system comes through Friday. It's going to bring a mixture of maybe some rain showers early and then scattered snow showers kind of rotating along the backside. Best chances of accumulations are going to be in northern Minnesota, but again, we could see a coating here in the Twin Cities and parts of southern Minnesota. So this is looking at a blend of the models. Best chance of maybe an inch or so northern Minnesota with lesser amounts. And again, to get it to stick, it's got to happen in bursts, and preferably with colder temperatures or darkness. So it might be hard to do on Friday, but European model a little bit more aggressive here. It is putting out maybe 2 to 4 inches in northeastern Minnesota and closer to an inch in the Twin Cities. Again, it all depends on the timing this time of year. It's either got to be cold enough or it happens at night and in these quick bursts to get it to stick. But other than that, we're talking about a very cold pattern too. This is kind of a shift over the last couple of days. Looked like we recover more quickly earlier in the week. Now it looks like the cold is sticking around. In fact, the upper level pattern conducive to that. These are showing temperature anomalies basically through central Canada into the Midwest and also the East Coast. We're talking about below normal temperatures through next week. And the next storm system, this will play into that. How much cold is around? Looks like Monday night into Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to be dealing with another storm that could bring rain, maybe more ice and snow once again for the middle of next week to parts of the state. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on that Maybe another storm system timed out very similar to this week's. Kind of a raw day today. Windy, cold, high of only 38. Scattered rain and snow showers during the day, and then mainly snow showers during the night. Decreasing clouds. I think we'll see some sun late tomorrow. A little warmer tomorrow and Friday, 44 degrees. That's still a touch below the normal, and then it's even colder for the weekend. It will be bright, but highs only in the 30s, lows in the teens. Some Iron Range towns could be below zero here even early Sunday morning. And then, as I mentioned, staying below normal overall through next week with that possible storm system on the way Monday night.